Now, where to begin?
Hello, Millie. Welcome to La FM. It is a pleasure having you with us today. I'd like to start by asking you about the topic of feminism in the movie. It talks a lot about feminism in the 19th century. So I'd like to know how this got to you, what you knew and what you learned.
This meant a lot to me because this was a film based around the suffragette movement. It's a film based around women's rights. Something we deal with now as well, maybe at a very different kind of extreme, because back then it was less as accepting of women, but nowadays we have definitely gotten better at that. And I don't know, it means a lot to me to be able to be part of a film that about such historical revolutionary moments in time. To be able to be part of a story like that, I was very lucky and loved it. And what did I learn? I learned many things. I learned that I learned about a lot about history, and I learned lots about that. And when filming, I learned that we need more young filmmakers, because I got to tell my story, but maybe other young people don't get to tell their story because they don't have that opportunity because of inexperience, which should never be a reason why somebody doesn't get a job. So I think I learned lots from the film, but maybe that mostly. I love seeing young filmmakers tell their stories. And
how were you acquainted with Sherlock Holmes before the film? Had you read it? Had you read about it?
I read the book series of Enola, but I wasn't very familiar with Sherlock. I obviously knew Sherlock and what the kind of story and premise was, but I wasn't in depth of the storyline. But I didn't need to be, because this is not a film about Sherlock Holmes. This is a film about his younger sister, Enola Holmes, finding herself in this incredibly sexist world around her. And she's trying to find her path and find her purpose in life. And she meets incredible characters along the way. So I was very immersed by that story. And the Sherlock Holmes story is obviously extremely famous. But we needed to make the Enola Holmes story famous as well.
So you just said that it's a story about a girl trying to find herself. You are a girl, a young girl. Has it helped you in finding yourself at all? Yes. Or finding something?
Yes, this is definitely the film or the project that I've been a part of that's helped me take a look in the mirror and understand that actually it's very important for young people to take time for themselves. Enola at the beginning of the film is so terrified of being alone. And I think maybe before I filmed this, I was also of the same kind of mentality. And then filming this completely put a different perspective on it. I've taken the time over quarantine to really take time for myself and show myself the self-love and self-care that I deserve. And I think that's very important for all young people. So I learned lots from Enola and filming this, because I am growing up and I do have to find my purpose in life as well.
Thank you very much for being with us today in La FM. It's been great meeting you. Bye-bye.
Bye.